Hey guys, this is DJ Farmer. This is the second video in a series that I'm doing from my basement during the quarantine era. The first video that I did was some basic stretching, how to warm up basically. The first video was all about stretching your joints first. Now we're going to concentrate more on stretching the bigger muscle groups first or next. There'll be a following video after this that'll go more into sport specific type stretches and things like that, and some different drills. Okay, so I'm going to sit down on the floor. The first thing that you do when you're starting to stretch on the ground is just to concentrate on the bigger muscle groups first. Okay, so I'm going to put both of my feet out in front of me. I'm going to move my butt back, and I'm going to keep my back up straight, and I'm going to lean forward. Don't lean around your back. Keep your chest up and lead with your chin. So when you go down to grab your feet, okay, you grab your toes and put your chin forward. So it doesn't matter how far your nose gets to your legs. A lot of people bend over and try to put their face down by their legs. They're round in their back, and it doesn't work as well. So keep your chin up. Act like somebody's pulling you with the rope forward this way. Grab your toes and put your chest forward. So I'm stretching out my hamstrings. Okay? So we're going to do this. If you have a gi, if you can't grab your toes, then grab your gi, okay? Or grab the side of your legs. Or, if you have pants on, just bundle them up in your hands and try to pull yourself forward. So if you have the gi on, you can use it, for a lot of stretching, okay? If you can, grab your toes and lean forward as much as you can, okay? The second stretch, instead, we're going to target a different area. We're still going to do the hamstring on one side, but we're also going to kind of add in the inside of our groin on the other side, in our the back of our leg, our butt. So I'm going to curl my leg in like a number 4. Okay. Back in the old days, they used to do the hurdler stretch like this, like football players did, and this is really bad for your knees. So one of the exact same stretches that you can do to make it a little easier is put the foot on the inside, just like the number 4. Okay. Put your hands behind your butt and push yourself forward a little bit, so you gotta, kind of have it, in a good, nice, kind of taut position. And then the same thing, reach straight forward, grab your toes, grab your chin forward, and lean this way. So you're going to be stretching out your hamstring and the inside of your other leg. Okay, you're going to hold that for probably 10-15 seconds, breathe, do it again, 10-15 seconds, hold it, breathe. And remember, every time, if you're holding your breath while you're stretching, you're not helping yourself that much. Breathe in through your nose. And as you breathe out, relax and let your body go down. Then, again, each time you should be going a little bit further and a little bit further. Most important thing is when you start stretching, don't overstretch. Just take your time, do little by little, okay? And then you should see more gains as you, become more familiar and do it more often, okay? Next one, both legs in. Everybody knows this one, the butterfly stretch. Pull your feet in like this. If you can only pull your feet in just a little bit, again, put your hands behind your butt. Push your butt forward this way to get your butt closer to your feet. Grab your toes, okay? And just concentrate on pushing your knees down. You don't have to flap your legs up and down, okay? If you want to, just to warm them up, that's fine. Okay, but when you start to feel comfortable, you can hold your toes with one hand and use your other hand to push your knee down on either side. So you can do this for a couple repetitions. Okay. So both legs out, one leg in, both legs in. Okay. Now we're going to make this stretch kind of, but upside down. Okay. So this is kind of like a mock split. Okay. So we have your hands over here. And we're going to put our knees and we're going to spread our legs all the way out this way. So you're leaning on your hands, okay? Almost like a push-up position. So you can push yourself backwards a little bit here to stretch more inside your groin. Or you can push yourself forward a little bit to stretch out your hips. Kind of like the kind of cobra position, I guess, in yoga. So you go backwards and then forwards, and you can stretch out your hips really well with this one. Okay? Another thing that you can do is push yourself backwards and extend one leg. So it's kind of like you're doing the splits, but it's not, so hard, and it's not as, taxing on your legs. So just one leg out. I'm stretching the inside of my thigh, inside of my groin. Then I bring my leg back and I go to the other side. So you can just rotate sides, going from one side to the other. As I pull my leg in this way, another thing that you can do to warm up your upper body is push yourself back, walk your hands out, and now you can stretch inside your chest, your triceps, your shoulders. Okay? Put your head down on the floor, your forehead on the floor. Extend your hands out as much as you can. Relax your shoulders, go back and forth. Okay, walk yourself back up. Another one that you can do is put your arm to the side this way. And you're going to put your thumb towards the floor, thumb down. And you're basically going to look away and put your thumb down so that you're going to stretch inside your shoulder and your bicep. Okay? So this way, open your hand to the side, put your thumb down, pinky up, and I'm stretching inside my arm, on my right arm. Then I'm going to do it on the other side. So I'm going to support myself with my right hand, left hand to the side, thumb down. Okay, look to the opposite side. And I can kind of pick myself up, go up and down a little bit, stretch out my bicep, stretch out the inside of my shoulder. Okay? Now, put your knees together, go back a little bit, sit on top of your ankles, and now look, I can shift my hips side to side to stretch out my ankles. I'm stretching out my ankles here. I can put weight on my fingers this way, lean back, and I can start to stretch my toes a little bit as well. Look, stretching my toes and my instep. This way, both legs up, both legs down, stretching this way. Sit up straight, grab your arm, you can pull your arm across your chest this way, stretch out the inside of your arm. Reach your elbow, lean to the side. Other side. Stretch out your shoulder. Grab your elbow. Pull, lean. Stretch out your side. And that's pretty much it. So as you're sitting down again, stretch out your hamstrings, pull one leg in, the figure four type stretch on both sides, the butterfly stretch. Then the one upside down where you're stretching the inside of your hips. Okay, and then remember the kind of modified split with one leg out to each side. Stretch your arms, stretch your biceps and your shoulders. Reach across, pull the arm over the back of your neck. So you've basically warmed up from your hamstrings all the way through your groin, your sides, your shoulders, your biceps, your back, everything. So that's after you go through the whole, first initial video of warming up your joints, that would be the second part. The next thing we would do is go into some different drills that we can do to warm up as well. So that'll be in the third video. Thanks so much, guys. I appreciate your time.